and shit now.
Super chat. What's super
Well,
chat?
that's when they could give me money.
You think you're better than me?
I don't think I'm better than you. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I think I'm trying to get this cash though. Now we'll see. I'm waiting for people to show up. Let me tell y'all something. Roadhouse is a ridiculous movie, but I love it. I love it. I love the movie, man.
First of all,
It's a ridiculous movie. It's silly as hell.
first of all, Roadhouse is not ridiculous.
It is.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. It's an incredible movie. But your man was like 5'6", 125. And he just beating it. He was beat. Yeah. I mean, he was. I guess Bruce Lee was like that.
Dalton's Dalton, man.
Man, Dalton
Had
was
them
tough.
hands, yo.
Dalton was tough as hell.
Man,
I want no
stabbed
problem
that
with
man in
Dalton.
the shoulder. That motherfucker ain't even blink. He just
He
stood
cut
there.
him in the shoulder. He ain't stabbed him. He cut him.
He sliced him, whatever.
Yeah, he stitched
He was
himself up
sitting
like a tough,
in
like
the
an
mirror.
'80s, like an '80s
in
tough
the mirror,
guy.
yo. I
Having a
got
conversation. See, that could have been me. I'd have been stitching myself up like a hoe. I'd have been. He'd have been like, oh, I got the wrong person, bro. You ain't about to fix my bar.
Like, my bad, dog.
Yo,
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
somebody else.
You the wrong dude. You can't be Dalton. I'm like, no, I'm Mandela, bro. Don't work at that bar.
People was talking shit to Dalton like it was supposed to phase him. Like,
The thing that was stupid is you heard he ripped the dude's throat out with his bare hands. You gonna talk shit to him?
Like,
why?
What'd you call dude with the curly hair?
Oh, he's an old school wrestler. I call him Stone Old Steve Austin. Stone Old Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Swore he
You're
was
like,
tough.
Your man's like, yo, look so tough. What he say? Yo, look so tough to me, or some shit like that.
That wouldn't have worked on me.
Your man was like,
But-
opinions vary.
Yeah, he didn't get
First
hit.
of all, if you talk some tough guy shit to a dude and he just brushed that shit off with something,
Then you should be worried.
you should
What's up, y'all?
absolutely rethink your plans.
There's not a whole lot of people in here. What up, homie? Did you get to check out Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys? Nah, Master
shit sound
Magnetism.
racist.
It do sound racist, right? Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys. Is that a 70s movie? Let me write that down on my board. Captain Simeon and the Space Monkeys.
Shit, you might as well put gay niggas from outer space on there too.
What are you doing?
Oh no, there was a movie.
There was
There's
a.
a movie you can look it up. You got,
I'm not watching.
You can
I'm not
Google it.
watching it.
It was like a short film made
Captain
by some
Simeon
white
is-
dude
Nah.
in like the 80s or something.
Not Captain Simeon and the Space Monkey.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
That sounds crazy. Well, hold on, what? Why can't I see the that's the thing on oh, here we go. What up, homie? What's good, man? How's your day, Brody? My day is cool, man. I can't complain. I just got a chance to relax after I'm gonna be on live for like 20 minutes, and after this I'm gonna go play some PS5. No, actually I'm bugging. I gotta make some new content. I'm working on
Oh, it's a comedy series. Captain Simeon and the Space Monkey.
they make Patrick Swayze look like the big guy from the outside. No, after this
1996.
I'm gonna go play some Assassin's Creed Shadows. But actually, no, I'm lying. I can't do that. I have to work on some content because we got two videos probably this weekend. One is the short circuit one that's already up. Yo, let me tell you, man, somebody put a copyright thing on this so I can't monetize it. And let me tell you, I feel like it's some bullcrap because I looked at what it was. It don't even got the right year. I feel like they hustling to like not let me get some money off of this, but whatever. Man, I need to Soul Imagine Tombstone. I haven't watched Tombstone in a long time. I might have to do that. That sounds fun. Cause I could just be like, tough guy. Anyway, I might look into Tombstone. Ain't Tombstone like 3 hours? Something crazy like that?
Nah, not Tombstone. Wired Earp is like 3 hours.
How long is Tombstone?
Tombstone is like, I don't know, maybe
2 hours?
a little
Okay,
longer.
okay. Nah, but yeah, so Short Circuit is gonna drop Sunday, and then I'm doing Power Rangers, the Green Ranger saga plus the extra episode, probably Saturday, because I've done a couple videos of that, and I'm gonna finish up 2 more, and I'm gonna have those ready for Saturday. So Short Circuit will be Sunday, and then I'm trying to figure out which one I'm gonna do for next week. That's a long form video. So I don't know. I low key was thinking about doing Juice. That might be funny.
You can do what's the name?
Or I might do the Breakfast Club. You gotta like swipe up to see shit. I'm gonna look in the Tombstone though. That sounds fun.
um,
Also, Lean on Me might be fun. What about Dangerous Minds? What do y'all think of a So Imagine Dangerous Minds? Y'all remember that movie? Or y'all enjoy the
Dangerous
80s
Minds
movies
though.
more? Those was funny. Juice would be fire up. Tupac was definitely on one. Yo, I feel like in that movie Tupac was just appearing. Wasn't there like a scene where he closed the lock and Tupac was like,
Yeah.
"What's up?" I'm like, "Yo, dude,
I'm
dude."
telling you, that's where they
Like,
got that Richie shit.
bro was just appearing.
In Static Shock.
From Juice, you think? Well, anyway,
Absolutely.
in the chat, let me know some movies that you feel like they should never remake. I'm gonna say Juice is one of them. I don't want to see no remake for Juice. How about Alien? Alien might be cool. Alien is wild because the alien was like had the wild hot breath. And then the other thing is like those stupid ass little aliens that jump and nut in your mouth, cause that's what they was doing. They
Face
jumping,
huggers.
the face
No, they
huggers.
literally had ball sacks.
Nah, we not doing
It
that,
was
bro. I'm
literally
closing my mouth.
giant spiders with tails and
Yeah,
nut
that,
sacks.
it wouldn't have happened to me. You not jumping on my face like that, bro. They'd have jumped about. I'd have been bobbing and weaving on them dudes, yo. You're not jumping on my face with the alien tail, and it's crazy. And then the monster come out your midsection? Nah, B. I know in the 80s when that first came out, people was like, "Oh my God, did you see this movie? It's insane."
No.
Because it had to be crazy back then.
First of
Nowadays, it's like, it's not really that
Alien,
wild. But
Alien
it's
birthed
had
the
to be
whole
crazy then.
genre, yo.
I'm sure it did.
There was no horror in space before Alien. It was just adventure in
That's
space.
not true.
Alien is the first space sci-fi horror movie. 1979.
I guess. Wasn't the thing the space sci-fi horror?
1982.
The first thing was not 1982. That was a
the
remake.
First one? Well, if
Get outta
you want
here.
to count that, then you could count the Blob.
Yeah, my folks saw it in theaters on their first date. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing. Little Shop of Horrors. Little Shop of Horrors is one. I wouldn't mind a remake for that. They could remake Little Shop of Horrors. There ain't a whole lot of y'all in here today. It was way more last week. Juice. I don't want to see a remake for it, but if they did, I'm like, who would y'all want to play? Want to play Bishop?
You should expand it to movies that you don't want to see remade or live actioned.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sick of the live action joints too.
Exactly.
Like
I wanna see more
Mufasa.
live action. First of all, Mufasa, the Lion King live action is the most disrespectful thing ever.
Yeah, it's a bit much. But
Live action,
you crashing my
CGI.
live, man. I'm trying to talk to people. You talking to me on the
You
side.
keep talking to me though.
You started talking to me.
I'm telling you.
I think you mean Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's what Master of Magnetism is saying. He said Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
That's from outer space. It's sci-fi and it's but it's not
In space. He's saying in space stuff, not stuff that's like aliens from outer space that are here now. Yeah, this live is goofy. Where y'all at? I let people know way in advance. Last week was way more lit than that. But it is what it is. I'm gonna keep coming here every Wednesday at 6. Talking my shit. Really, Blade, for real, for real. I mean, Wesley Snipes already said it. Blade would be fire. Greetings from the Netherlands. I wish I could do a Netherlands accent, but I don't know what people from the Netherlands sound like. Shout out to the Netherlands. Movies I don't want to see remade because I'm sick of remade movies. Didn't they do a remake? Or was it Baby? Don't Kill a Big Fan, bro. It's super funny. Appreciate you, Chicago. Go. And they do a remake of that Babysitter movie. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. And then they made everybody black. I'm like, don't put that on us. Don't put that criminal shit on us.
They make those movies all black. They'll arrest real black people for that shit.
I know, right? Somebody said they remade Body Snatchers. It's called The Faculty. I remember that movie with Usher in it. I never watched that movie.
Usher
I wanted
got away
Usher.
from the aliens by dancing.
Nah, didn't Usher die in that? He had to die in that movie.
Did he?
Neville's accent is a bit of Danish, Norwegian, Swedish accent. Oh, I don't even know what that sounds like. But that sounds very interesting. It's like an amalgamation of things. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Juice, I don't want to see a remake of. But if they did remake Juice, they gotta make Kanye gotta be Bishop. Oh God. The Lost Boys. No, Kendrick gotta be Bishop. Nah, I'm not interested. Just pick one. Um, the Lost Boys, I don't want to see no remake for. Y'all ever seen the Lost Boys, the vampire movie, where dude was in town, like the whole he go to live with his grandfather, they go to live with their grandfather for the summer or something like that, and it's just vampires in town, right? They just eating people and stuff like that. And then they ended up going to war with the vampires. Then at the end of the movie, the grandpa was like, "Oh yeah, man, it's vampires in this town." I'm like, you ain't tell us when we moved in there was vampires in there. They going to war with vampires. The grandpa's just oblivious. Glitter makeup vampires. I still remember who was the dude from 24, Kiefer Sutherland. He was the main vampire, and then one of the other dudes I still remember. There's a scene where they're like eating people, and one dude bite in the bald head, and it looked like a melon. It's kind of crazy. I might have to do that one. I slept on White Man Can't Jump remake. That should look trash. I don't want to see Jack. I mean, no disrespect to Jack Harlow. If you like his music or anything, Lost Boys OP. What's that? What's Lost Boys OP? Explain it to me. I don't want a Lost Boys remake because they're gonna ruin it. They be ruining the remakes. Y'all seen the remake for Roadhouse? I ain't see it because it looks stupid. Like I like Jake Gyllenhaal, but nah, B. You not like they turned him into a UFC guy. I don't like that. I like the mysteriousness. Like where he learned how to fight from. I don't want to know that he did UFC. OP Anime Community Slang for opening song. Oh, you right. And I'm an anime fan and I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, truth be told, I'm good on the Roadhouse remake. They tried to sell it to me. He was a UFC fighter. I'm like, I don't know. I just want him to be like mysterious and then rip somebody's throat. I don't even think he ripped the throat out in that movie. Y'all see? Has anybody seen the Roadhouse remake? If so, let me know if he ripped the throat out in that movie. Cause if he ain't rip the throat out, I ain't trying to hit him. Shout out to Yell Scene. Good looking. Yeah, that's right. Send me some chats. What they call them? Super chats? Wait, how it go away? It was there and then it wasn't there. Um, there was a vampire movie that came out at the same time as the Lost Boys. It's called Near Dark. Have you seen it? No, I have not. Tell me about Near Dark, Master of Magnetism. That sounds funny. They destroyed my child with, child with the Lion King. That's the other thing. It's like we don't. I started watching Mufasa, and I'm just like, yo, man, like he wasn't a king already. Like he wasn't. I'm confused though because in the original film he said it'll be passed down to you like my father passed it on to me. So why the hell was he not the king of Pride Rock? I was confused. They was like in another. I don't know, man. They just be remaking. I don't want that, man. I don't want that, man. The remake of Roadhouse was okay. Really, Neo Jason? It was okay. It didn't look good. They remade. You ever seen the movie Point Break? The one with Keanu Reeves when he goes undercover with the surfer crew and they rob banks and stuff like that. He goes undercover. They did a remake of that film, right? I never knew there was a remake until 2 minutes ago. No, they did a remake of that film, Point Break and Roadhouse. But the remake of Point Break looked stupid. It was like they was jumping, they was just thrill seekers. And in the original movie, they was just surfers. They were surfers and they were bank robbers. But I'm like, why they now jumping off of nah, y'all doing too much, man. Leave certain movies alone. You know what I want to see a remake of? The Wicker Man. Remember that with what's one man's name? Nicolas Cage. But I want it to be Nicolas Cage again. Like I want them to remake the Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage and let him go crazier. I want to end the same way. I haven't seen the remake. That's with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. Yeah. I purposely try not to watch it just because I feel like certain movies should be left alone. You know what I mean? Like that's not the type of movie. Like leave it alone, bro. Like I don't know. They be remaking stuff that I don't like. How did it get burned? What we talking about? I missed something. Ah, he'll do it. LMO. He really would though. There's a very iconic scene where a vampire boy burned on a bridge in an effort to get the main character's sister and explode. It's super violent and super good. That sounds hilarious. Cage did so many straight to home video movies. Cage, okay. I gotta see this. What's the name of the movie again, Master Magnetism? Because that sounds funny. I should do an interview with a vampire, but that movie like 4 hours. And I have to do it in an accent. So imagine. So imagine you're a vampire that lived for a long time. Face Off is my movie. Face Off and Airborne, only Nick Cage. I watch with 2 eyes. Nah, I love Nick Cage movies, yo. Nick Cage movies are the greatest. A Gladiator remake, the one with Brian. Then, was that good though? I heard that wasn't good. I heard that was trash. Do Kiss from Vampire. I do want to. Blade is one that I would want to do. I might want to mess around with Blade. Nick Cage in the bear suit, put Colton aggressively asking questions was definitely a watch. Wicker Man. Yo, I think I'm gonna do the Wicker Man though, cause the Wicker Man is one of the great. Yo, the Wicker Man, you bitches, the bees, not the bees, and you're doing it all for nothing. Yo, the Wicker Man. If y'all never see the Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage, bro. Oh my God. Near Dark. I'm gonna look at. Actually, let me write that movie down. Near Dark. That might be fun to watch. Yo, your man Nicolas Cage went crazy in the Wicker Man. I might have to do that. Shouts out for the. I don't know what they call these chats, super chats. Some of y'all sent some stuff. Good looking. Lance Henriksen plays the main vampire. I don't even know who Lance Henriksen is. He's somebody that was popping in the 80s. The dude, why the dude from the main dude from Short Circuit, the first one, looked like one of the looked like the dude from Wonder Years or one of them brothers. He looked like one of them. Also, I didn't realize I remember watching Short Circuit 1 and 2 when I was a kid. But I remember, Short Circuit 2 was just the Indian dude as the main character, and he wasn't even Indian. It was some white dude. Wait till y'all see. It drops Sunday. Wait till y'all see. Unrelated, I got a B-action movie for you that's a personal favorite. Kids, Skullomania, what is it? Quote A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I ain't gonna hold you. What is it? Tell me. Hit me with it. Hit me with the movie, sir. He played Bishop in Aliens. Okay. Oh, okay, got you. He was lit in the 80s, right? Isn't me a lot of them 80s actors ain't lit no more? Like, what happened to the 80s actors? But another movie I don't want to see them remake, waiting for that Sinners joint to come out on the 18th. That I'm definitely going to check out. I teach a class at a high school about black cinema, and I low-key want to take them to see it, but I want to see it first. Ever heard of Showdown in Little Tokyo, Dolph Lundgren and Brandon? But I did. Showdown Leah's buddy cops fighting a Yakuza. So I know Big Trouble in Little China, but I never heard of Showdown in Little Tokyo. What came out first? Big Trouble in Little China, Showdown in Little Tokyo, Pumpkin?
Big trouble.
Big Trouble. So Showdown in Little Tokyo was a fake ass Big. Okay. Okay, here's a movie, Barbarian. By B-Best and DVD distributor. They recut a porn shoot into some Conan. What? That's crazy. Bro, can you do a So Imagine for state property? That is a wild request. So Imagine for the state property movie? Which one? The first one or the second one? The second one was the one that was stupid. It was ridiculous. The first one was a lot more serious, right? State property. What up, y'all? We got more people in here. What up, what up, what up? Old man with beans? I come in peace. Both. That's wild. I ain't gonna lie. That's a wild request. I might have to watch it and see what I can come up with. I don't know. I haven't really done any black films, but if I do one, I low key want to do Juice. 'Cause I think Juice would be wild funny to do. But yeah, a movie that they better not never remake, but I would watch it because it'd be funny, is Purple Rain. Could you imagine if they remade Purple Rain? If they remade Purple Rain,
They
who?
did.
No, they didn't.
8 Mile.
No, 8 Mile is not Purple Rain.
It is.
He gonna say that the remake of Purple Rain is 8 Mile. It is very much a similar movie, but I'm saying if they remade Purple Rain now, right? Who? Oh, I should do 8 Mile. That would be mad funny. Anyway, that would be funny. Anyway, no, what I'm saying is like if they remade Purple Rain, who would be Prince's character? Like who? Like what musician? I'm confused. Like who would it be?
The weekend.
Lake Monoton. The Weekend. The Weekend. Weekend is a terrible actor. It'd be great. The Purple Rain with The Weekend is hilarious. It's crazy, yo. Purple Rain with The Weekend as the main character is Bruno Mars. That would make it. That would make it good though. Bruno Mars, but The Weekend as would not make it good. I don't think. I come in peace. I haven't seen the movie in decades. Oh, that's a movie. Okay. Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Yo, there's a homegirl of mine that she don't like Prince, right? And the reason why she don't like Prince is funny because it's kind of true. She was like, Prince be masquerading himself as like he's like feminine. Rest in peace, Prince. I love Prince. Like he was like this feminine dude or whatever like that. She was like he was mad misogynistic. I was like he low key kind of was, but yeah, he low key kind of was. That shit he did in the bar when he was like to the chick. Or even when he made her take a bra off and go in the lake and was like, that's not Lake Minnetonka. And then drove off. I'm like, nigga, nobody better never talk to me like Prince be talking to people, yo. Cause it's almost worse. When Prince talk to you, it's almost worse than when somebody talk to you mad wild aggressive, like, yeah, son, what? He's like, yes. Like, don't talk to me like that, bro. I'd rather you talk to me aggressively than talk to me like Prince talk to people. You don't have to be beautiful. Come bro was a staunch Jehovah Witness. That's a fact. Yo, Prince was wilding in that movie, yo. When he hit his girl, and then he was like, he couldn't believe he did that. Or when he went back to the crib, he's looking for his father. He's like, where are you? And he did the double spin. That was the smoothest spin I ever seen in my life, yo. He did the double spin. It was like, it didn't bust him. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that film at some point. I'm gonna definitely do that film at some point. But a remake of Purple Rain with The Weeknd or Bruno Mars, or like if they wanted to white up, they might whiteify it though, and it'd be Billie Eilish or something crazy like that. That would be wild. But yeah, I think I'm all out of remakes to think about. It's a thin line between love and hate. That movie was crazy with Martin. Billy as Prince would be crazy. A thin line between love and hate is crazy. I remember that movie as a kid. Oh, snap. Now I remember that movie as a kid. Shorty told him, she was like, look, man, don't play around with my heart. Here's a question. If y'all ever seen There's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate, if y'all have, let me know in the chat. It's a movie from the 90s with Martin in it. And it's about, he meets this chick, right? He's a player, but he meets this chick. And she like falls in love. She's older and she's like divorced. She falls in love with him. But he's like kind of just jerking her around. He's like kind of in love with his homegirl he grew up with. And he's jerking her around, but she's telling him, she's like, look, man, don't play around with this. Like, if you gonna be with me, don't play around with me. And he start playing around, and she learned him. She shoot him. Shay at the end. Low key, what made you start doing So Imagine? I used to be in the crib, right? And I'd throw on like some old school cartoons, and I'd have a drink, and I'd just watch the cartoons and make fun of them at the same time. And so I've been thinking for years. I'm like, man, I should find a way to do this, like on social media, but I just never did it. And I think at some point I was like, you know what? I want to make a comedy page, and so I made a comedy Instagram. And then my homie was like, yo, why you changing it? Because my main Instagram was always just music. And he was like, you don't need to change it. Like people who like your music will probably like your comedy and vice versa. It's not that far off from who you are. So I was like, you know what? Let me do that. And then I started with the Batman So Imagines, which is the ones that I used to do so the most frequently. I haven't done one of those in a while, but I think I'm gonna remake some of the early ones because I think I can make them even funnier now. Um, so that yeah, it's just something I wanted to do and it took off, so I kept doing it. Man, the purple Honda CM 400 he had in the movie was a dream. Facts. Yeah, but he messing around with Shorty. So imagine Drive. Drive is when he stomped the dude in the mush, right? She whooped his ear. She wasn't playing. Harlem Nights is good, but Harlem Nights is also already funny. Like I like doing stuff that's kind of somewhat serious because then I could just make fun of how ridiculous it is. Like I love the Roadhouse is fun to do. I got merch now. If you know what, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a merch link to my page. That way y'all can go to the page. Give me like after this live, give me like maybe 10 minutes and I add the merch link. But you can buy merch in there. I got the drawers on the outside merch. Um this is in there, the So Imagine hat, but this is the old logo. I got a better logo now, the one that you see on a lot of stuff. And then the Wolverine hoodie. I got a bad boy teenage bad boy Terry McGinnis hoodie. And then I'm working on some new stuff. Samurai Jack Airwoods hoodie. And then I'm if you see my little picture with me as Charlie Brown, make a hoodie with that too. So I got a lot of stuff coming. If y'all got ideas, stuff that y'all want to see as merch, let me know. Um, yeah, Drive the Elevator Stomp. Drive was a great movie. I ain't gonna lie. It was a crazy movie, but it was great. He dead stomped dude's face in the mush. Is booty shorts gonna be part of the merch too? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do a piece of booty shorts merch that would not would be funny. Add that link ASAP. I got you. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna add it. Um, nah, booty shorts merch. I don't know what it would look like though. That's the only thing. I don't even wear hats, but I gotta get me a So Imagine one. Well, I'm making new merch too, like with the brand new logo. I haven't done it yet, so that'll be coming soon too. So be on the lookout for that. Bro, the real human being hammer scene in the strip club. Holy shit! I'm trying to think of what movie you talking about right now. Oh, and Drive, right? Drive is a crazy movie. I think the ones that are a little bit closer, like they're not as old, I might have a little bit more issue with them. Drawers on the outside. Drawers on the outside. On the ass you wear, wear them on the outside. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Booty shorts merch. I gotta figure out how to make that happen. Cause I don't know how I would do it. But booty shorts merch would be fun. Alright, I'm gonna be on here for a couple more minutes. Then I'm a ski daddle. If y'all showed up, thank you. If you want to support, there's the link to do that. Y'all could, hit me with some dollars. Probably couldn't even read it, or you could just go get the merch. I'm gonna add that to the shop. You ever did So Imagine Dragon Ball Z? Yo, somebody has been messaging me on my Instagram for like days about Dragon Ball Z doing the Majin Buu saga. And I want to get to it, but he's not letting me forget that. He's like, yo, man, I don't mean to bug you, but did you get to look at that yet? I'm like, man, I got mad. I'm doing mad stuff, B. I'm gonna get to it. I mean, I feel like Dragon Ball Z is the thing that people have been asking me to do for so long, and I should probably just do it just because that's what y'all want to see. But it's gonna take mad time for me to watch a whole arc of an anime. Like, don't take wild long. I don't mean to bug you, but did you do the thing I wanted you to do? That's exactly what he be doing. It's like he's a supporter, so I don't get mad. But I'm like, bro, man, I'm gonna get to it, bro. I do need to be bugged because I got so much things going on and my brain be all over the place that sometimes I forget things. But it is what it is. Good work, bro. Keep going. Thank you. Is there So Imagine Street Fighter animated series? No, but I want to do So Imagine for the Street Fighter movie from the '90s, the anime movie, the one where Chun Li and Vega fought in the hotel room and he almost gutted her. You remember that? I notice I recommend violent, bloody horror movies, but that's the '80s. That's the only thing is like with some of those movies I might have issues. Mr. Popo offends you as he should, and I'm gonna roast him every time he come on the screen too. If I gotta do that, I'm roasting Mr. Popo every time he come on the screen. Look at this old jigaboo. I was just talking about this with the bros. You know, shout out to the homie, Knights of Abyss. The homie, there's a dude that I did a collaboration with, and he is a black creator who created his own manga, and he's like working to like get it animated and all of this stuff. And right, he's like raised a lot of money for it. And we did a video, and he was talking about, and in the video I was talking about how he felt the need to make this black anime because he felt like when he was watching anime as a kid, as much as he liked the anime, the characters didn't really represent him. He didn't feel like they was cool enough. And some of the examples that were used was like was Mr. Popo. And people went in the comments like, Mr. Popo isn't black. He's supposed to be Indian and all of this other stuff. And he's not even, that's not even what he was. I'm like, I don't care what he's supposed to be. There's no way you put out an image like that that looks exactly like racist characters back in the day. And I don't care if you didn't mean to do that. If I put out something that looks like a swastika, it doesn't mean if I don't know. It doesn't matter if I didn't know what a swastika was. It looked like a swastika is gonna offend people, so I'm not trying to hear that. I don't like Mr. Popo. I don't like the way he looked. I don't care what explanation they came up to give you about Mr. I seen what the original Indian deity looked like. He did not look like a blackface character. Stop it. You ain't tricking me. Oh, goofies. Trying to hear that. The scene with Ken, with Eliza pushing the Porsche 911 up the Seattle highway. Yep, that's a fact. All the other black characters in DBZ bad too. What black characters though? Y'all keep saying Piccolo. Piccolo is green, bro. They like Piccolo is black. I'm like, yeah, all right. Again, I'm not a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I do low key want to do Pokemon though. Pokemon be funny. Pokemon be fun. Alright, I said I was gonna get off here, and I'm still on here. Look at me, I'm on here chatting, running my mouth. The second in command for the Red Ribbon Army was black. Okay, got you. Why couldn't he be the first in command? Also, was the Red Ribbon Army gangster like that? Was they getting busy? And some of the participants for the World Marshal. Okay. The coolest black anime character that I can remember, people be saying Afro Samurai, which I think is cool too, but I haven't really watched. Like I've seen Afro Samurai, but I think Afro Samurai was like a it is Skullomania is a cool username. I feel like Afro Samurai was like a short-lived series, but the Butler, I know that sounds crazy. The Butler and Hunter x Hunter, Hunter x Hunter, when Killua came back, when they did the flashback to Killua, and he showed her how to do this special move, and she looked at it. And then he took, I guess it was like something he had trained a lot to do. He did this like moonwalk thing. She looked at it and she just did it. Y'all remember there was a black girl, and she like worked for the family, but she was no joke. She wasn't playing no games with nobody. Scullo Dream. She hit the moonwalk on bro. Like what? This what you doing? I could do that too. Alright, I'm a skedaddle. I'm letting y'all know Wednesdays at 6, unless I have an important engagement to do, I should be here. If y'all want me to go live a little bit more often, y'all let me know. Thank y'all for pulling up. I'm gonna leave this up for a little bit. You know what I mean? She had the Afro puffs, yeah. I think her designs are based on Rihanna. Yeah, she was fire. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Make sure I show some love. I'm gonna put the merch link. Actually, let me put the merch link in. When this goes up, I'm gonna put the merch link in the comments. How about that? I'll make it a pinned comment, so that way y'all could go see what we got going on. All right, peace.